considering taking a tiny little break from YouTube. Welcome back! Hey, huh? Weird. Different. Just about knocked my light over. Gotta get used to that being here. So, new background, kind of. I don't know if I'm gonna stay here for the videos for long, but it's not gonna stay like this forever if I do, because I have no lights in the background, and you guys know I like my twinkly lights, and I have no twinkly lights, and I feel like I have no superpowers because of it. So if I stay here, expect the lights to come back soon, but I'm also moving in like a month and a half, so even if I put up the lights, we're not staying here for long. This week on my social media, I told you guys that I was going to be doing a Q&A, and it was a Q&A that should have been up 2 days ago, and it didn't go up because all of the things went wrong. I'm not going to get into it. It was a big, long story. All of the things went wrong. I'm going to try this one more time. You guys sent so many questions. Like, I'm talking, there were probably about 70 questions that got sent in on the very first day. I picked 10 of them. I'm going to get into them. Here is my first Q&A, I think, of 2018. I should do more of these. Anyway, you had some Q's, I got a bunch of A's, they're coming up. So weird shooting in this room. Okay, question number 1. If you could live in any alternate reality, which one would it be and why? This one is easy. I would be in a reality in which I could sleep as much as I wanted and lose no productive time at all during the day. So if I wanted to stay in bed on a Monday, I'd stay in bed on a Monday, and I wouldn't lose any time to get my things done, and I wouldn't fall behind on any of my work. That would be wonderful, because I am tired and I'm falling behind on everything. That would be great. If any of you know a magical spell that will take me into a mystic land where I can sleep all day long and still get all my stuff done, or if any of you just want like to come and do all my work for me while I take a nap, that'd be okay too. Number 2, what is the most useless thing you know how to do? That's tough. I know how to do a lot of stuff that has not benefited me in any way. Oh, I can pop my thumbs out of place. Hasn't come in handy at all. There's no use for this whatsoever. Can't save the world with it, but I can do it. So far the only thing it's really come in handy for is when I'm shaking someone's hand and they go to reach forward and I go boop and pop my thumb out. It's like, it's useless. No good has come from it. No evil has come from it. But it's definitely not gonna solve world hunger. Number 3, was there a dancer who inspired you to pursue dance for yourself? If yes, who was it? Actually, no. There wasn't a specific dancer that inspired me to become a dancer. I think I was in middle school, maybe, oh god, maybe even earlier. I was in the middle of a class and a gym teacher told me that he could see me as either a volleyball player or as a dancer, because in the dance curriculum that we'd had at school, he thought that I was like excelling at it, and he was really, really impressed because other than volleyball and soccer, I never really got too into sports at all. But he was just saying, like, when I started dancing, I seemed to kind of light up and I seemed to pick things up really, really quickly. So he was like, if you ever have an opportunity to take more dance classes, I would recommend it because you seem really good at it and you seem to really like it. And I think that you could really be something as a dancer. And that always stuck. And then my first opportunity, which I think was like a day later, I got into my first dance class, and yeah, I loved it. It was pretty wonderful. And here I am. So if there are any teachers out there that are watching this, be careful with what you say because your students are listening. So encourage them as often as you can, and just remember you could be changing their lives with a sentence, because that's what happened for me. But I would say that the most influential dancer that I have kind of thrown my lot behind since I started dancing would be Travis Wall. I didn't do any contemporary at all before I started watching Travis dance. I think the first time I saw him was on So You Think You Can Dance, actually, which was like season 2, way back when I was still in school and the sun didn't have a name yet. Yeah, I remember watching him do contemporary and I was like, that is a thing, and I fell in love with it. And I started doing contemporary that week and I haven't looked back since, and now it's my favorite style. So there isn't a dancer who inspired me to dance, but I would say Travis Wall definitely inspired me to become a contemporary dancer, for sure. Number 4, what is your favorite word? My favorite word is absolutely, absolutely. I say it way too much. I probably said it in this video a few times. Quick drinking game. Go watch some of my other videos and take a drink every time I say the word absolutely. Absolutely, 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 absolutely. Now you're drunk! Number 5. What profession other than yours would you like to attempt? Just like I said in my last video, I would love to be a marine biologist. It has always been like a big dream of mine. I wanted to be a marine biologist for most of my life, and my grades didn't let me do it. And if I could do anything other than be a dance teacher, I would be a marine biologist in a heartbeat. I would love that so much. It would be a lot of fun. Number 6 is, I love getting geeky questions like this. What was your first favorite Pokemon? Ninetales. It's a beautiful Pokemon. It's so pretty. Number 7, and this is from the same person, what is your current favorite Pokemon? Still Ninetales. It's still the most beautiful thing, and the new version of it, so pretty. I think Ninetales is absolutely beautiful. Number 8, what turns you on creatively? Ooh, that's good. People watching, and watching people just navigate their story, and listening to people's opinions, listening to what has a hook in people's brain. So if I'm having a conversation with you, I'm probably analyzing every single minute of it and trying to figure out what parts are sticking inside of your head. So when I'm talking about like videos like this, that's how I get my ideas. That's what turns me on creatively, is just listening and watching people and just seeing life. When it comes to my other job as a dancer, especially when I'm choreographing, I love building things that flow the best for each person. So every single piece of choreography that I make for every single person is very, very different, because I like knowing that the choreography is coming out of your soul, not just out of your limbs and out of your training, but that's what your body wants to do, and I like just pushing that. So people turn me on creatively. The natural flow of life turns me on creatively. That sounded super, super hippie, but it's true. Yeah, the life flow of people, that's what gets me every single time. If I was the only human on the entire planet, I'd sleep more, but I'd also be incredibly bored. Number 9 is the opposite of that, what turns you off creatively. Laziness. I can't stand lazy people. I hate when I hear about people having conversations about like, they have all these big dreams, but they do nothing to work toward those dreams, and being around those people sucks the creativity right out of me. So if I'm talking to somebody who wants all of the best things in life, but they do 0 things to earn them, my creativity suffers completely. I have to be around people who are ambitious and driven and have goals, but also understand that hard work has to come with them. I think that lazy people who are expecting the best because they just expect the best, it's so damaging for everybody around them, and I try to not associate with them. Yeah, so laziness. I hate lazy people. They turn me off completely in every sense of the word, but especially creatively. Last one. Number 10. What is... Someone's waving at me. Hello! Gotta close my windows from now on. What is your favorite part of your job? That depends on the job. If it's this one, I love making people laugh. You guys know the number one thing for me with this channel is I just want to know that you smiled a little bit, that you got a break from your crazy day, that you had a few minutes where you didn't have to think about deadlines or goal setting, or you didn't have to think about like your next project or why your boss yelled at you at lunch. You just got a couple of minutes to turn off your brain, to not have to be an adult, and just to relax for a little bit, recharge your batteries, and then get ready to go out and just crush the world. I love that. But knowing that there's a possibility that you may be laughing as well, that's like my favorite part about this job. Especially when someone comes up to me and they tell me that, hey, I think I've seen one of your videos on YouTube. You said this and it made me laugh my ass off. I love that, and it's starting to happen to me a little bit more, and it feels so weird, but I freaking love it. The other job that I do, which is a dance teacher, it is definitely 100% like, it makes me emotional thinking about it. It's the aha moments. It's like when I'm working with somebody and I've been teaching them for years and years and years, and like it could even be like a day, really. Like there is no length of time involved in it, but it definitely gets me more emotional when it's been a long time coming, when there's something that my students have been working on, and if they've been working on it and they've just been so frustrated, and you can see that it's just making them feel so defeated and broken and empty, and then they get it and their eyes just go, oh, like that aha moment for me. That's it right there. That's why I became a teacher. I love seeing somebody just realize that they can do it, you know, because I'm in a place in my life where I get to legitimately prove to people you can do anything, and it is awesome, because there are a lot of times even I don't feel like I can do a whole bunch. There are sometimes I don't feel like I can do anything. So being around other people and being like their coach on the way to proving to themselves that they can do anything, gotta tell ya, it's like a light at the end of a tunnel, at the end of a long, dark, monster-filled tunnel, but it's a light at the end of that tunnel, and if I can get them to it, it means I can get there too, and I love that aha moment. Sometimes my job is more about making me feel good because I get to make other people feel good. It is, whew, it's a good feeling. I like it. Yeah. Alright, 10 Qs, 10 As, we got through it. I hope this video actually works. I'm so sorry it was late, but life happens. Before we go to the end card, I do want you to know I might be, I'm sure you guys can tell with like the change in the room, and there's like other stuff that people have messaged me about asking some questions. Yes, there are some things going on that are taking up some brain power, and it is distracting me from doing 100% of my ability in most of my tasks in life, and I am sort of considering, haven't decided yet, I'm considering taking a tiny little break from YouTube. I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to not, but yeah, I don't feel like I can give you guys my best right now, and it's turning into a struggle to get the energy to make videos right now. And I'm kind of considering maybe taking like a month away and just sort of recharging my own batteries. I'm thinking about it. If I decide to do it, you will know in my next video. I think will be when I announce it. So make sure you check back. I will do my best to have that video up on Sunday. I'm gonna try to not be late for another one. And I think I've solved all of the issues now. So hopefully it's not gonna happen. If it does, I'll do a live stream or something to let you guys know. But yeah, you will know. For those of you who follow me over on Patreon, don't worry, I'm absolutely still gonna honor the donations that you guys make over there to try to keep the channel running. I will still, if I do take a break from YouTube, I will still release patron exclusive content, but I just haven't decided yet, and I don't want to rush to a decision because once I make up my mind on something like that, it's made up. And if I say it out loud and I don't agree with it completely, then I've already said I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna think about it really hard for the week, and if I'm gonna take a break, it'll only be for like a month and then I'll be back. I don't wanna go for much longer than that, but I will let you guys know as soon as I know, because that's super, super important. And then we will get through it together. But I know I will be back next week, so I hope that you guys will stop by. And that's enough of this weird rambling section. Let's go to the end card. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know the drill. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below, and if you have any other questions that I didn't get to, go ahead and drop them down there as well. If you're new, make sure you take a second, click right over there to subscribe to the channel. I make new videos every single Sunday, normally, and I would love for you to be here. I have more episodes right down there, all of my social media in the corner over there, and until next week, stay classy. Or at least be sassy.